episode 2, but kind of episode 1. I don't know. Our first official big episode of the SWEM RRP Forever World. So before we get into this wonderful day, I just first wanted to talk about, I mentioned it in the first intro video, the idea of me playing in creative. I think going forward, when I'm running around the world and exploring, I will continue to play in survival. But I think that when building our ranch and setting up, I think I will go ahead and I will build in creative. After looking at my playstyle, I really want to focus on the horse and the SWEM RRP and the farming RRP, so I'd rather be able to lean more into that side of things with you guys and just have a really beautiful place that we can call our own over necessarily surviving. That's just my personal preference. I am a creative builder. I love building in this game, and I find the grind quite tedious, so I want to keep this series fun for me and fun for you, so we are going to go ahead and we're just going to build in creative, which if you guys do turn around and go, oh no, Wolfie, it's boring, then I will switch back to survival. Just let me know in the comments. But we are so unprepared for this horse. We took this horse on, and we didn't even have a pen. This is the only pen that we have. So I think that first, she needs a name. And who better than to name her than my bestie, Mr. Manatee? He picked out a name that I wouldn't have personally thought of, but I think it's really cute. He has named this mare behind us the first ever mare in the Wolfsbane Valleys. Is gonna be called Waffles. Yes, not what I would have chosen, but it's cute, and I think it fits her really well. Her coat color is adorable, and I think first thing on the agenda, because we are bad horse owners, is we need to get this sweet mare a place to call her own. But I don't see how we would do that in this terrain. And I think that we really need to focus on getting her a stable and a pasture today. And I think that as this is technically the first full episode, I think we really need to go all out. I am so excited to bring you these builds. I don't know what style I'm going with yet, but I know full well that Miss Waffles will be so loved and so cared for, and she will have everything that she needs in her new stable, because she is just the sweetest. We may have got off on the wrong hoof, but that's okay. You know, I wasn't expecting to be best friends straight away, but, you know, I think she's sweet, and she definitely is in need of an upgrade, because what responsible horse owner would keep their horse in mess? Not me. So we are going to change that. Let's go and brainstorm, and we will get into the building. The sun is rising and we have cleared, well, flattened an area. And I have a vision. I think house here and stables across here, and we'll flatten out that terrain a bit more, but I kind of half sorted it, but we'll figure that out later. But I'm thinking, I don't know what palette to do yet, but I'm thinking of doing, like I say, cute little farmhouse here, have like a little L-shaped stables, maybe back there have another barn or something, and then out this way we'll have little pastures and cute little fields for our gorgeous little waffles. But we need to get this stable up and done because I cannot believe how irresponsible I have been. I have taken on the commitment of this horse without even being prepared. So we are gonna fix that really quickly. I'm gonna wing this, and you're gonna come along with me for the adventure because I have no idea what to build, so I'm gonna need all the moral support I can possibly get. But let's go. I'm gonna really quickly just time lapse in this. I will bring you along, we will time lapse, and then we will get our sweet girl Waffles into her new home. Let's go, guys. obviously we have done this part of the stables, which I think looks super cute. I'm undecided on these flowers though. There's so many different types. Oh my god. I love these, but I just feel like these would go better with the vibe as well. I kind of went for a bit of inspiration from like I guess like a Mediterranean color palette, that sort of thing. Keeping it in kind of, these are quite cute actually. Hold on. I think these will be a bit tall, so I don't think they'll work. They are cute though. Okay, maybe we'll keep those. Yeah, I went for a bit of a Mediterranean color vibe. I feel like with the acacia surrounding us, I feel like it'll work really well. And I already have a rough idea for what to do for the house to match. I think there's still little tweaks that I can do for this, and obviously we'll go through it and we'll do the inside, but I want to spend a bit of time talking to you guys because I feel like we just got straight into building and also let me sleep. I know, Waffles. We need to name you as well, don't we? We need to put a name tag on you. We also need to decide what colour tack we want Waffles in, but we can get that another time. I think that'll be something that we have to work out maybe. That I want to make sure that she's comfortable, and I feel like getting her in the stable is a main priority. So you can see these are like, they're not my best build by any manner of means, but I think the Mediterranean little cute vibe is quite nice. And the stalls, I think she should have plenty of room in here, I hope. Maybe we can do, you'll see throughout the replay I was stepping back a lot. I stand by the fact that like building on the fly like this is a process, and it takes a lot to learn. I think the color palettes, the blocks that you can use, it takes a lot of learning, and you know, I want to keep it really real and show you the process as much as I can, because I think people really overestimate building in Minecraft. You know, at the core, it is still a, you know, it's completely, the world is yours. So like, you can do whatever you can imagine in this game, and builds don't just become great on their own. It takes a lot of processing, and to get something that you're truly proud of takes a long time. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm not sitting there going, oh my god, I'm such an amazing builder. I just want to help you guys find some inspiration. Maybe if you see a technique that I do in there, then, you know, you guys can take it and apply it to your own stables or your own world. And, you know, I love the idea of putting a smile on someone's face and, you know, seeing them take some inspiration from me. Like, I'm never going to claim to be a top class amazing builder, because I am so far from that, and I'm learning from people on a daily basis, but I love it. And I love experimenting with new things, and this color palette, completely new one to me. I normally build exclusive, just cutesy little medieval houses, and I feel like this really was a nice change of pace. I have fallen in love with this color scheme, and I'm looking forward to really playing and building on it. I do want your opinion on how you think this went, if you think that building in creative takes a bit of the fun out. I personally think it just adds more time that I get to spend really just concentrating on the horses and all of that. I love the idea of just being able to spend time relaxing, training, really getting engrossed in the SWEM mod as a roleplay. I know that technically Forever Worlds are usually done in survival, and there most definitely will be a Forever World done in survival. I fully plan on pairing another series at some point with this, and then obviously there will be my server that will be coming out, which I've had a few questions. Yes, it will be public. It will be open to everyone to join, which is amazingly exciting, and I cannot wait to see you all. But I just honestly cannot explain how excited this series is making me. I am loving it, and I really hope Mrs. Waffles will like their new home. We have got to seriously deck out these interiors. What do we think, guys? Let's have a look and see. I think I think Waffles is going to be right at home. I think we'll have the stables here. Maybe we'll have like an extra little row that come out here maybe at some point. And then the house, we can back up right along there. Maybe a little barn or a pond or something along those lines over here. And I want to really keep the valley sort of feel. I do need to block that up because I don't want the horses touching that. I also really want to put some pastures out because the last thing I want is sweet little Waffles being trapped in here all day. But for now, I think that this is adorable. I do think we need a tack room, which I completely didn't think about. But yeah, there's also these things. There is friendly bars, which I think maybe we should try and put in here. Maybe we can put them between the stalls. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we can put them between the stalls. Maybe we can put them like this, just so that it feels a bit more inviting rather than maybe a bit boxed in. Like, we should definitely put some windows in around the back. I don't know. I think that that's okay. I like these, hold on, let me show you these lights. I know this is just a lot of me rambling and I'm just really, I want to involve you in the actual process because like I say, the downside to not resource gathering is you lose a lot of the interactivity. Yeah, see, look, that's cute. Like, you lose some of the conversations you can have while you're gathering, but I really want to encourage people to really just get creative with it. I want to show you how my brain works when I'm building. It is purely just a bunch of trial. I think that looks cute. Does that not look cute, guys? Is this not a cute home for Waffles? That's all I want from this episode. Even if these episodes end up being quite short and sweet, I just want to be able to give our girl Waffles a nice home. Let's get some shavings in here. Let's get some... I'm going to put the medium shavings in here. Let's get some nice shavings in here. And get her nice and comfy, I think. We'll have to put her feeder on over here. But that's okay. The feeder's neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter. The feeders are... Yeah, we can change the colour out when we know what colour we're going to go. I'm going to do this, though. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is cute. I'm really happy with how this has come out. I can't... This is just making me so excited. I am so happy to be doing this series at long last. It's been a mod I've been playing on. I don't know how long on single player. I am just so happy to finally be able to actually bring this into the light and play with you guys. But we need, obviously, we've got a bit of space for the door to open. We need to make sure that Waffles has enough space to walk around and move and not get all cramped in here. I mean, we could put banks in like I would with actual horses, but I feel like it just makes the... We'll put a small bank in. You know what? We'll put a small bank. The banks that I normally put in would be a lot higher, and it just means that they're less likely to roll over and get stuck against a wall, because I've had that before where horses have gotten stuck against and like wedged in like the side. They get on their back and then they're not... They can be a little silly, so I would like to just make sure that, you know, Waffles can't get stuck on anything, that she's safe and contained in there, and that it's nice and comfy, and she's got a nice even layer of bedding in there, which it looks quite comfy, but I'm not a horse, so we'll have to find out. So now we've got to get the feeders in, because obviously she can't have... I think, oh wait, she has a feeder, doesn't she, that I put down in here? Yeah, she has a purple one. I don't think we have a grain feeder though, but maybe that's something we can actually look at getting. But I think that's cute. I think we just need the... Let's just go with all white feeders for now, and we can look at getting her a more permanent feeder. So what I'm actually gonna do in here is I'm gonna add a bit of I've not done this before, so I don't know I don't know how this will look, but I'm wondering if we can either hang. Okay, yeah, that's quite cute. This, I always had mine in hay nets, but they don't have hay nets in here. I hope she can reach that. Maybe we have to bring it down an extra one. A bit like here. And then maybe instead of this, we can have it on the trapdoor. No, I do prefer it hanging off of the beam. I hope they can actually use this. Because I haven't tried and tested if they can eat it like that. I hope so, because I prefer it from it being on the floor. But if we have to change it, then so be it. Oh yeah, we also need to sort her water out, because we can't have our girl getting thirsty. So I think we'll put her in this stall here. I think this will be her stall. So I think we need to get they're called troughs. They look super cute though. When you like, if I just pop it in this corner. Unless there's a better place. I don't think there is, but I think that's gonna be the best we get. I just don't want to get cramped in here. That should be okay. We can put also if we put I think it's a spigot and a block. Oh, is it a block of water? Water. Oh, yeah, block of water. If we put that, oh, it is getting dark. If we put that, like, under here, that should reach all of them. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep, and then hopefully her new place will be completely ready. Okay. That is quite cute. I like that. I think that's really sweet. Okay, but yeah, if you put like a trough here, and you have a spigot above it with a block of water, it allows you to fill it up from the spigot. So you can like place these troughs with a spigot here and just fill these up. It is so much easier than having to try and worry about buckets. I could not live without these. I didn't realize that's what they did for the longest time playing this mod. But we obviously eventually, the reason I've done it with so many stalls is because obviously eventually we will get more horses. It can't just stay waffles forever. We do need to go about and have a look and see if we can get some more horses, because we can't just have it as sweet waffles all the time. Okay, guys, I think we have completed the stables, and I think we need to show Waffles her new home, because I think she's gonna love it here. Okay. Hey Waffles, hey sweet girl. Hi. Okay, we're gonna take her over. You know what? She doesn't need her tack on right now, because I don't think she's ready to be ridden. We need to do a lot more work with her before she's, you know, able to be ridden. No horses is ever gonna be perfect right off the bat. Let's go have a look, Waffles. I hope this is enough space for you. I made it big, but oh, this should be plenty. Oh, Waffles, you look so cute in here. You really, her colors go perfectly with this. Oh, she's having a drink. Oh, sweet girl. Oh, she looks so comfy in here. Oh, you're so cute. Okay. Oh, look at her. She seems so happy in there. There's plenty of room. Oh, she was thirsty. Let me fill that up again, girl. There we go. Okay, I feel like a much less horrible owner now, having an actual place for her to live. My gosh, it's not terrible, but it looks cute. I think this has been great. Like I say, I am still very questioning on whether we should be recording or whether I should be building this in creative. It's a bit of a moral dilemma because I feel like I should be building it in survival, but I also really just want to have fun, and I want to be able to, you know, bring you as much content as possible without burning myself out. And I just love being creative. I love being able to build. I love being able to show you my process, and building this has been the most fun I've had building and recording in a long time. So I know it probably hasn't been the most interesting of videos for you guys, and I'm really sorry. And I really think maybe we should do a little bit of, that's what we could do. We could start breaking in, I would like a round pen first. Now that we've got her home, how about in the next episode we make a round pen and we really work on getting her desensitized, and maybe even try and get and ride her next episode, because I don't think that she's ready. She's still a bit nervous, and you know, it's still a new place and she's not familiar with me yet, so maybe we can just, you know, keep going, and maybe we can get her a bit of desensitization training in, maybe get her used to having a saddle on, and maybe even try and ride her, but I'm not going to rush it. It's all on her terms. We're going to take it as we go. She's my first SWEM horse on this save, so I want to make sure that she has everything she could possibly need before we even think about riding her, because I just want to make sure that she's happy. But let me know what you thought about this episode. Let me know if you want me to continue building the way I am, or if you would like me to switch over to survival. I am more than happy to do either one. Just, I feel like creative is really just letting me maximize the... It's not even just maximize. I just feel like building in the creative is really taking some stress off of me, and it lets me really just explore this mod. She looks so happy in that. My gosh, look at her. As always, thank you, Manatee, for the name. Oh, we haven't put her name up there. Her name above her stall. Oh, I'm so sorry, Waffles. Waffles. There we go. Waffles. Yeah, there she is. Okay. That is going to be the end of this episode. I think I'm keeping them quite short, sweet, and cheerful, because we are getting so much done in them. My gosh. But if you guys want to see more of this, or you want me to build something in here, or you think that you have a tack color, we need a tack color for Waffles, let me know. If you guys want to see anything in particular, also let me know. And yeah, we will head out. It has been an amazing time, and I am looking forward to the next one. Bye, guys.